Welcome. In this video, we will walk you through the process of creating and submitting an invoice using the City of Chattanooga Supplier portal. After logging into the portal, look for the Invoices and Payment section on your dashboard. To begin a new filing, click on Create an Invoice. And first, you need to identify your purchase order, or what we call a PUR number. Entering the PUR number directly into the Identifying PO field. Once the PO is identified, the system will automatically populate your company name, taxpayer ID, and payment address. Note, the tax registration field is not used by the city, but the customer taxpayer ID will automatically fill with the City of Chattanooga's information, payment details, and description. Next, move to the center column. If your account is set up for checks, you can bypass the Remit to Bank Account section. However, if you are set up for direct deposit, your last four of your bank account should appear in this section upon selecting your PUR number. You can also click the drop-down menu to select your preferred payment method. Attachments and invoice number. Now you are required to upload a digital copy of the invoice from your own system. Click the plus sign next to Attachments. In the dialog box, click Choose File to select the invoice from your computer. Crucial step: ensure your uploaded document includes both a unique ID number and a matching PUR number. Now look at the right column. Enter your invoice number exactly as it appears on your document. For example, if your document says INV 2026-001, enter that exactly. This allows our accounts payable team to verify your data against your attachment. Finally, select today's date for the invoice. Activating and adding lines. Once all three columns are complete, click the Save button. This action activates the PO and grays out the identifying PO information so that you can pull in the specific line items. Scroll down the page to find the Lines section. Look for the square icon with a tiny plus sign labeled Select and Add. Highlight the line or lines you wish to invoice. It will turn blue. Click the Apply button in the bottom right, and then hit OK. If you have multiple lines to invoice, they should all show up in the Lines area, and you can scroll to the right to see the information. Adjusting quantities and amounts, and you must now ensure the billing amounts are correct. The system defaults to the total available quantity remaining on the PO. If you are only invoicing for a partial shipment, for example, 1 widget instead of 4 authorized, delete the 4 and insert number 1. If your PO is for a total dollar amount, example, $2,500 for ongoing services, the quantity field will be locked. Instead, go to the amount field, delete the total, and enter the specific dollar amount for this billing cycle. Submission and troubleshooting. Once you've verified your totals, click Submit. You'll receive a confirmation message that your invoice has successfully been sent. Tracking the status of your invoice. You can track the status of your invoice at any time. Navigate to view invoices. Enter your invoice number. Hit search. And you can see in the invoice status that this invoice is in process. That means that the invoice has been submitted and is awaiting review. There are other statuses besides in process, which we learned means that the invoice has been submitted and awaiting review. Let's learn about the different status meanings. Incomplete. Incomplete is when an invoice has been saved but not yet submitted. Approved means that the invoice has been cleared for payment. On hold. On hold is when there is an issue preventing payment. Common example is that the department hasn't received the good yet. Contact note: if your invoice is on hold, please email accounts payable at accountspayable@chattanooga.gov. Thank you for being a valued partner with the City of Chattanooga. For further assistance, please visit our supplier support help page or contact supplier support at chattanooga.gov.